Wow, you're like the villain.
I am.
You're like top villain, top Toronto villain of 2025, and we just started.
That's okay. At least I'm top of something. At least I'm on top of something.
Is it? How do you feel getting all that, like, negative attention, that hate?
I don't really mind the negative attention or hate because I really feel like people are using their time and energy to just hate on me. Honestly, I think in general, not just me, Toronto just needs to be more supportive with people or where they're coming from. And also, people are mostly judging me off of like 40 minutes of what they seen on YouTube. And I can't really take it personally because I don't know them, so I can't really feel like I would feel if I probably would know the person that was telling me bad stuff about me.
So you're saying you're a good judger of, like, knowing when shit's fake and knowing when shit's real?
Yes.
Has a lot of the experiences that you were a part of during the Bad Girls run, have they been experiences of like real shit, or has it been a lot more fake shit?
Both. I think it's mostly like fake shit. I just met all those females. I don't really know any of them, so it just takes some people time. Everybody's different. I think some of the females are aware that I don't know any of them, but they maybe have friendships from before the show. So obviously it's going to be hard for me to like kind of connect or click, but that doesn't mean like, they should just have me pushed out to the side because I'm a really cool person and I'm like, somebody easygoing and easy to talk to. So honestly, I don't understand why everything needs to end with a fight, even if I do express my opinion. I've never been that type of person to just sit in the back and listen. I always wanted to put my input or make a difference. So, yes.
Without further ado, it's your boy Vegas. Gutsy's on vacation, and he did apologize. He wanted to be here, but he just couldn't make it. Once again, this is your boy Vegas, and this is the Man Dem show. First and foremost, I have, like I said from the very beginning, the biggest villain that we've seen on Toronto reality TV ever. It feels like everybody was getting at her. Everybody wanted a piece of this girl. We have Malton's finest. You are from Malton, right?
I am from Malton.
That's what my sources told me. Shout out to Blamo. We got Malton's finest, Big Sav, a.k.a. Sky, in the building.
Thank you.
Big up yourself for, what I'm saying? Being brave.
For having me. Thank you so much.
No, for sure. Like, being on a reality show, it takes guts, man, to like, go up on, do auditions and, what I'm saying? Like, show your worth and show that you can be a part of this cast. What was the decision for you? And before we get there, how are you feeling? Mental health check. How is your mental health?
Honestly, I feel like my mental health has been tested in all different ways, and I instead of like my mental health deteriorating, I feel like I'm actually stronger and I'm getting to know myself better.
That's dope. Going back to the auditions, that's where we first were introduced to you as Sky, shaking the booty, showing that, what I'm saying? I can pop bottles and I can pop my bum. You know what I'm saying? What made you want to audition for the Real Bad Girls of the Six?
Honestly, the prize money, because I do want to go to real estate school. I do want a better life for myself, and I want to learn as well, just not leaving any doors shut, keeping those opportunities open for me. I thought it would be very beneficial for me in my life.
Growing up in Malton is not no easy place. Did you live there all your life? Were you born in Toronto, or were you born in Canada? Did you come from back home?
I'm born in Canada. There is no hospital in Malton, but if there was, I probably would be born in it. But I'm born in Toronto, raised in Malton all my life. And yeah, middle school to elementary to high school, Malton.
How was your upbringing? Were you easy to talk to? Did you have a lot of friends? Were you being bullied? Like, how was your upbringing?
I'm an only child. So growing up, I always tried to connect with people and be friends with them because, I love people at the end of the day. Honestly, growing up, it was good, I've always been an ambitious person. I love sports and yeah, it was good.
What's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport to play, volleyball.
Oh yeah,
No, not volleyball, tennis. Sorry.
tennis. You take me for a rugby girl.
It's just tennis is an independent sport. You can play with teams, but you can play by yourself.
Right.
I like playing by myself because I don't like to depend on another person when I'm doing a sport or a competition. So, yeah, tennis is just, it was a new experience for me and it was nice.
Is that something because you're an only child? Like, is that like growing up being by yourself? It's more of like, you know what, like, I don't really want to rock with too much people. I can just do things on my own type of thing.
I guess I just learned rocking with everybody is not the best decision, Just growing up, I had to learn, like, your friends are not always going to be your friends. Some people, you're friends with them 1 month, the next month they're gone. And yeah, it's just learning more about myself and how I perceive things and being okay with others' decisions in life and stuff like that.
But I know you're a young girl. Like what was it like? Give me a situation where like you had to learn that so early in life, if you can.
Well, I was saying just growing up, I always wanted more for myself and yeah. A situation I've been through, a whole bunch of situations to be honest. If you know me, you know, but it's just one after the other and I can't really feel like, oh, this is happening to me because I'm in a bad place in life or I'm never going to succeed. It's just, we all have to learn. It's life, right? Regardless of what happens, we all have to learn. It's just, I'm trying to, and I have been perceiving things in a better way.
Okay. The career that you mentioned on the auditions was bottle service girl, or
Yes.
was it bodyguard? Which one was it?
I do bottle service.
Okay.
Yeah.
How has bottle service, like that industry, how has that been to you?
It's new and refreshing. I'm really able to see that it's a good place to like network and also there's great tips in it and the business aspect you can definitely learn about. I learned a lot from my boss and just watching and seeing how to run a business, because I want to be an entrepreneur myself. So I feel like even if I'm doing bottle service, it's still an independent job where it goes off of my customer service and stuff like that. Because I don't think if you don't have a good attitude, people are still going to want to buy a bottle for a certain amount of money. Like, they're going to want good service, good attitude. And if you don't have that, out the door, right?
Yeah, exactly. How much money have you made in one night, if you like to share, like as a bottle service girl? And how long have you even been a bottle service girl?
For 2 years, and the most I ever made in a night was like $300 with tips.
That's it? As a boss girl?
Yeah.
$300?
With tips, not with my pay included.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of
So just my tips.
oh my God.
Well, tips, that's a pretty good amount of tips for one night. For one night.
Okay, so for 1 week then.
And 1 week, I only work on weekends, to be honest.
Okay,
I
so
don't work
2
on-
days then? Saturday, Sunday?
Yes.
Okay, so you're saying maybe like
Friday, Saturday.
5 bills for the weekend?
Yes.
Honestly, that's not bad. That's not bad.
I did the math. No, it's not that bad.
Some people are not even making that much.
On the weekend, Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. That's dope. Obviously you finished school?
Yeah, I'm finished school. I'm
That's
finished
dope.
with school.
You finished with school?
Yes.
Okay, so you got your diploma?
No.
No?
I'm looking to just do equivalency test for real estate. I believe like with trades and other like entrepreneurship opportunities, you just have to do grade 10 math and grade 10 English.
And that's what's up. What's up. Going back to your life a little bit, we talked behind the scenes. You said that, and I don't know if you want to talk about this, but you said that your dad exited your life early.
Yes.
He was deported.
Yes.
How was that feeling to have like a father that I'm sure he wanted to be around, couldn't be around? How was life with your father?
I think it literally gave me that energy and that fire that I needed because I don't believe anybody should be deported, you know, because the circumstances that come with it or even behind it, nobody should grow up with their dad. Nobody should have to be separated from their children, you know, because at the end of the day, sometimes, yes, I understand it may be the decisions that people have made. That's why they got deported, but they're not just the sole problem to everything. Yes. They're always like, even my dad told me, you know, stories that happened to him growing up and stuff like that, or things he wanted but never had those doors or opportunity or the people to network to help him with those things.
Yeah, yeah. So you guys still talk to this day?
Yes. I'm his only kid.
Oh, same thing. Same with your mom. You guys. Oh, that's such. Honestly, that's such a sweet thing. Like when you have like the little family unit. You know what I'm saying? Do you have plans to see him? Like, have you seen him recently?
I went to Grenada 4 times, and the last time I seen my father was 18, and I'm planning on going back. But I did get my own dog. She's a pit bull terrier, and yeah, I'm an only child. I live on my own. I have my own apartment. I'm not sure where to put her, but I could find somewhere, you know?
You put so you don't want your dog no more?
I love my dog. But it's just that I would like to go out, but I love my dog. She makes it home. Once again, don't have no siblings. She's my...
So yeah, really. So your dog is you're pretty much your kid.
Yes.
That's dope. That's dope. Auditions. Going back to the auditions. You initially didn't make it until a.k.a.
Yes.
said, "I'm here to fight. What's up?"
Yes.
What made you put your hand up and say, "Let's do it"?
I was literally trying to avoid fighting anybody the whole night. I was just trying to be me. And sometimes being yourself is not always good enough. So I guess me taking the next step or coming out my element or, you know, giving my 110% really got me through the finish line. And that's why I'm here today is because, yeah, I did put up my hand and took that opportunity to fight, you know. I never was trying to fight anybody there, though.
Did you feel you won that fight?
I would say that, yeah, if I were to look at it again, I think I won that fight, yes.
Trouble seems to find you because you ended up fighting again at the premiere. We saw the clips last episode. Episode 7, 6? 6? 7? Background. 6, 7, 7, 6?
I think it was
It was 6? So Trouble seems to find you.
Yes.
Episode 6. We saw you in another fight. This time in the club. Premiere, right?
Yes.
You were wearing a Charlie Brown jacket.
Yes.
We had the yellow with the... Why the hell did you wear that jacket? That jacket was so 1980s. It was crazy.
I have never seen that type of... I actually got the jacket from Canada's Wonderland. I thought there were roller coasters on the side of it. I didn't know. People were like literally pointing me out and being like, Charlie Brown. And I'm like, who is that? Until I Googled it. And then I'm like, oh, that's what Canada's Wonderland was trying to advertise, not roller coasters.
Well, you brought that to the nightclub.
Yes. It's a pretty heavy and warm jacket.
Okay. You want it to be pretty heavy and warm.
Yes.
You did hold your corner, right? I did see the footage where you came and you're kind of doing your own thing.
Yes.
Explain to us, the viewers, what happened that night.
Everything was good up until they showed the fight with me and Catalina. I was on the far back end by the bar. I believe she was like closest to the screen, and I believe she got up on the couch and just started yelling, "I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you." I literally thought this was fake. This is for cameras. Yeah, let me just brush it off. I was notified that she was leaving. I looked at my phone. By the time I looked at my phone, somebody was grabbing me from the side. So, and that's all that really happened. I was just grabbed by the side, chokehold. I was also pulling on her hair. I barely knew who grabbed me, but I kind of had an idea because she was the only one getting up on the couch. But really, I wasn't trying to fight her. And I think that's the only reason why the fight occurred is because they played it at the premiere, the auditions of me and Catalina fighting. And then Shay Sweetums had something to say I don't know why. She's like, ha ha ha, you got your ass beat. So I put down my phone and try to fight her. And then Destiny, the same one that's saying that she lost her phone or saying that I picked up her phone in front of her, which doesn't make any sense. But yeah. She started fighting me as well. I never had a problem with Destiny. Even when we were doing an episode, I believe it was episode 5, and we were at the clothing store, I was just trying to express myself and that I felt like Jeannie was boring, and I was agreeing with Catalina from when we were doing the photo shoot because I was just observing different behaviors of everybody, and that's what my opinion was. And then yeah, I don't know. Destiny felt the need to stick up for Jeannie or get in between. I never had a problem with Destiny. I feel like maybe from the beginning she felt like I was the one to get at.
Yeah. Cause basically, like, it seemed like that night everybody was targeting you. Like, we saw Shay Sweetums. I didn't see Destiny get at you that night. I felt like she was kind of off towards, like, behind the you and Catalina fight. But I did see Shay Sweetum attack you. And then after this whole fight situation, you ended up leaving with a phone. You do acknowledge that you left with someone else's phone, maybe by accident.
Yes.
Maybe it wasn't on purpose, but
When
you did leave with someone's phone.
By Catalina, I had my phone in my hand, so I wasn't sure whose phone it was, and that who phone was on the ground. And then also when me and Shay Sweetum started fighting, I put down my phone again. So really, I was just making sure I had all my things. I even had to ask back for my slipper. My slipper came off. You know?
The white slippers.
Yes, and the security was also telling me, hold my corner, stay back. So I was just, a lot of things were going on.
But you didn't realize you had 2 phones at that point?
Oh yeah, I did.
So you knew.
But the phone was dead, so I didn't know who phone it was. I wasn't sure if it was the person that was trying to attack me that dropped their phone.
Was your intention to take the phone home? Was that the intent at the end of the day? Buy all, end all, fuck all the bullshit. Was it to take?
No, I never took the phone home. She's trying to say that was my building's underground. No, I just left it in the underground behind the trash can.
Oh, you never? You just randomly just picked the building and just put it there?
Yes.
It doesn't look like that though. If you see the footage, girl, like it's live. Like you have this Charlie Brown jacket on.
Yes.
You're bringing the phone with, I want to assume, your boyfriend.
My guy friend, yes.
Guy friend.
Yes.
Whatever that means. You put it behind the dumpster and you cut it. We saw the time. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Apparently, according to Destiny, they called the phone. You picked up. You didn't answer. They said, yo, Sky. You were like, who? You're playing.
I was sleeping.
So you didn't recognize, you don't remember your name was Sky either?
No, she was just lying about that. Like certain things. Like even she was saying, I believe, if you recall, that I took her phone off the table right in front of her.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
And then she didn't stop you at that point. Is that what you're
That's
trying
what
to?
she said, yeah. That doesn't even make sense.
So
It's like I was minding my own business. I was holding my own corner. People were attacking me. I was trying to fend for myself, even though people are trying to perceive like I was just attacking everybody. But yeah.
So it feels like people are just treating you like a fucking punching bag at this point.
Well, they're ganging up on me for sure. I think they should, even if they're friends or longtime friends, let their friends handle their own business and what they say, Because I believe it's just, they're just connected. It's just a little clique going on. They're doing their own thing against me. But that's okay. I don't need them to be my friends. I'm okay with that.
Have you ever been in a situation like this where like a gang of women want to just fuck you up?
No, because I don't really talk to females, and this is why, like, I don't know. Sometimes females feel like you need to act a particular way for them to accept you, or for you guys to even be cordial. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I'm gonna do me and you can do you. I never even asked to be any of their friends, to be honest. I barely know any of them, to be honest. Yeah, and that night at the premiere, I guess they had also we're allowed to bring like a plus one. I didn't bring any plus ones because I was just gonna be in and out, you know. I was already running late doing my hair and makeup, and then they had their friends or their family there, and I also think that's why they felt more encouraged to be aggressive.
No, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
And I don't have siblings and stuff to stick up for me. So anytime I am fighting, it is myself against whoever.
No, well, at the end of the day, you do stand your ground. You do stand on business. I can definitely appreciate that about you, and you do seem like a positive, humble person. If people can just sit down and talk to you, I 100% believe that. It came down to me. I got word from production that you won't be able to enter the house.
Yes.
I believe on the episode, I think even the premiere, there was a petition written stating that they didn't want you in the house.
I know they're using a lot of energy. I guess my words are very hurtful towards them. If I call somebody boring, like even I guess we're like messaging in the group chat and I was arguing with I can't even remember because I don't even care that much. But basically, it was around Christmas time and Tia was like, "Oh, just go to your bed, mind your business, stop talking." And I said nobody was talking to her, but I didn't mean it like that. I just meant like, whoa, where did you come from? I wasn't even talking to you. But I guess through text, it just like received badly. And she was like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? And I'm like, oh, great. Now she wants to fight me because I said nobody was talking to her.
Wow.
And then from there, it's just like, she was like, I was like, nobody was talking to you. She's like, oh, who the fuck are you talking to? And I'm like, you really want to fight me because I said nobody was talking to you? And that's when I made the comment that please don't make somebody black in your other eye because her and T Mula got into a fight. And I don't know why she was coming at me, tell me to be quiet in the group chat when she has her own beef and her own problems with other people.
Wow. Well, how do you feel that you won't be in the house with the girls? Like, honestly, how do you feel about that?
I'm okay if they don't want me there. That's their loss. And honestly, like I feel like me being in the house would be a positive thing. You know, it would always leave room for other people to grow. I don't believe even if the other females don't like me that they should resort to violence or make my words change how they feel about anything in life because if somebody were to call me boring, honestly, I wouldn't even give a fuck. I wouldn't care because that person doesn't do anything for me. I don't see them on a regular basis. Yeah, but if somebody's calling me boring and I'm getting upset, maybe might be some underlining truth because some people get upset when you say the truth and the truth hurts. Just like I said, nobody was talking to her and that was the truth and she got upset.
But do you think it's borderline bullying to just come out of the blue and just be like, oh, nobody read it right because you're boring? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why come out of your, why come out and say something like that to somebody? Like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially during that situation with you and Jeannie at the boutique, it was like a lot of talking. Like, why didn't you just say, yo, you're boring? And it's like very dragged on. Why no fists were thrown? Why didn't you just leave?
I wasn't going to attack her just because I was expressing my opinion. I was literally leaving it up to her if she wanted to resolve the problem or explain why or, you know. I really wasn't trying to be like, fuck you or, you know, I don't fucking like you or you're this or you're that. I was just trying to give my opinion, say you're boring. I didn't really know didn't lead into a fight, but I guess people maybe are putting things in her head that she needs to fight, but I don't need to fight anybody. I don't need to or not say anything. And I wasn't the first one on the show to call her boring. I just think people are just trying to cover it up and act like it was only me.
Who was the first one?
When we were doing the photo shoot, Catalina called her boring, and then when I agreed with her, she was like, oh, that was in the past, leave it in the past. I was like, what kind of weird, I was just trying to agree with you. Yeah.
So you feel like since you said it, you didn't get the backup. You kind of like she snaked you. Catalina snaked you in a sense.
Yeah, because she said it, I agreed, and then she took it back, and it was like, okay, what could a person do after that, you know?
Yeah, that's facts.
But when I agreed with her, I was being honest. It was my honest opinion, yes. So I'm still gonna express myself even to her, you know?
Yeah, that's facts. Well, fuck, man. I wish you were a part of the house, man.
Yes.
Like I said, you do have a good energy. You do have a good spirit. I think, like, they're not giving you that time to flourish. And hopefully one day we do see you in the house again. And it would be such a great swan song to your story. As of now, the story ends. What does Big Sav do from now until reunion?
Honestly, I'm just going to focus on myself. I already have a path planned for me, and I'm just going to follow it through, you know? Just being my own entrepreneur, working towards real estate school. That's all that's really on my mind.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And I really do wish you good luck on that real estate path. But we about to get the fuck out of here, man. Big Sav, tell them how to hit you up if they want to send you some money, some fan mail.
No BAP, but I'm Big Sav. You can hit me up on Instagram at savikai__. And that's it.
And that's it, man. It's the Man Dem show. We out of here.